taking a temperature?
Yeah, it seems okay.
You don't think she's pulling a fast one, do you? I mean, we've all done it.
I don't think so, no. And it's burger and chips for dinner today. You know how much she loves that. No, I'm just going to have to phone Sarah around, tell her she's going to go down like a flipping lead balloon because there's already people off.
Listen, don't do that. I'll keep an eye on Hope.
No, you're meant to be busy with the patio today.
What? I didn't say I was going to start blowing up balloon animals and turning cartwheels for a ladyship, did I? She can play on a tablet.
You're a lifesaver. And a very handsome one in your dirty workman gear.
Oh, you like this, do you?
Maybe.
Well, maybe I won't clean up before you come home then, eh?
That might be nice.
Right, go on you, off you go. Just me and you today, Hope, OK?
Can I have hot chocolate for breakfast? It might make me feel better.
Seriously, go.
Right, listen, your tablet's on the table. You be good for Phil, OK?
I did wonder if you'd wait till I'd left for work.
I've got to get off.
I thought we agreed, Tim, this wasn't how we were conducting our marriage.
What do you want me to say?
Well, for a start, I'd like to know if you're going to make an appointment with Dr. Gaddis.
Right. Then you wonder why I don't want to talk.
Well, I know you're worried and embarrassed about it. I get it.
No, you don't. Because if you did, you'd stop banging on about it.
I'm banging on about it because we're sleeping in separate bedrooms, Tim. Is that what you want? It's not what I want.
It's not what you signed up for, is it? Me not being able to, you know, raise the mainsail.
Now you're being ridiculous. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, don't say anything. You know, because if you think this is about me being a bloke, hurt pride and that, I've got to go work.
Dad, you worry too much.
Because I suspect you're not worrying enough over the effect this business with Thorne is going to have on you.
I'm fine.
Peter, you're an alcoholic. You don't need to pile any pressure on. No, you're well, so just be grateful and move on.
And just let Thorne get away with it. Right, I'll catch you later.
Something I said?
Rather, something I said.
Hey, perfect. Promised Bertie he'd be sat across the dining table waiting for him when he got back from nursery.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I should have brought that round. So, how did the interview go?
Oh, I didn't get it.
Oh, Daniel, I'm so sorry. You worked so hard. Daniel didn't get the job.
I've decided that I'm not cut out for teaching.
What about your PGCE qualification?
Well, I'll see out the rest of the week. Not that I want to, but I don't want to let my students down.
Oh, well, that's decent of you.
Really?
Family's family and all that.
So we're good?
Let's just say we're stuck with each other.
Yeah.
Eggs, that's another thing.
David's learnt to love 'em hard-boiled.
You see, Tyrone likes them dead runny, but Phil, he's more like medium rare. It's the little things, isn't it? Little differences.
Our Beth will only do fried. She can't be doing with a mess of scrambled.
Poached is nice.
Beth reckons we're not posh enough to poach.
What are you talking about?
Fizz says you like it nice and runny.
What?
Your boiled egg.
Oh, right. Talking about me?
Eggs, generally, really.
How's the house coming on?
Yeah, you know, yeah, we're getting there. Phil's doing the garden today, although he has got Hope with him for company. Oh, it's nothing, honestly. Well, I don't know. To be honest, I think I might have been played, but you never know with that one, do you? Thanks, Shona. See you all.
Give Hope a hug from me, won't you?
Yeah, yeah.
2 white coffees, 2 bacon bars to go, please. Thanks.
Coming up.
I'm guessing you decided not to say out about seeing Phil and that fella.
You was right, yeah. It's not worth rocking the boat, is it? I mean, it could have been something and nothing, so...
Sal, do you know if the Pearson's order was dispatched?
Eh?
Well, Boy Wonder over there's determined to top the sales leaderboard, but I don't want to push for another order until I know the last one was... Are you okay? Oh, Sal, come and sit down. Come on. What is it? What's happened?
Oh, it's your dad.
Right, you're scaring me.
No, he's fine. It's just... We had a row. Take no notice of it. It's nothing. Pearson's, did you say?
No. No, that isn't what we agreed. What? Right, well, I'm looking at the email now. OK, order to be delivered to the back garden. Back. Yeah, not front. Right, good. Thank you. White boy.
My tablet's died.
Oh, we'll give it here. I'll put it on charge for you.
Why can't I play on it inside?
Sweetheart, I told your mum would keep an eye on you.
It's boring out here.
Well, you can help me if you like.
I'm ill.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
I want to go inside.
No. Right, listen, I'll tell you what. How about you use my laptop? There's games or you could watch one of your programmes.
I suppose so.
Good girl. Aha, right, this is a good one. There you go, right. I will put your tablet on charge and I'll bring us back something nice to nibble on.
Oh, hiya. It's only me. Billy asked me to pick up your insulin.
Oh, thanks. Oh, it's okay. I'll sort it.
No, yeah, carry on. I thought Billy said you'd run out.
Sorry.
That was just, he, said I had to pick up the prescription today.
Yeah, well, you know what he's like. Always being overcautious, as per. Listen, I've got this online thing to do for school, so I'll just see you later.
Yeah, cool. Yep, Billy. It's me.
Knowing me, knowing you, there is nothing we can do. Knowing me, knowing you, we just have to face it this time we're through. Knowing me, knowing you is the best I can do.
It's like living inside the worst nightclub ever.
Just ask her to stop.
It's not just her. It's the customers, the machines. It's just, everything's just doing me head in.
Sorry.
It's not your fault we got no electricity.
Listen, we need to talk.
No.
What?
We need to talk only means one thing.
That we need to talk.
That you're dumping me.
What? Babe, nah, you're so cute. Of course I'm not dumping you. I'm a coward, I text. Look, it's just, your mum, she's had a word.
That woman never gives up.
Look, to be fair, she was pretty rational for your mum.
Can't wait.
Well, she reckons, given the circs, it just makes sense for you to move back home. Look, just think about it. Listen, you're brilliant and talented, and I reckon that you could be anything that you wanted. But that isn't going to happen if you're having to study wrapped in duvets, trying to read by the light from your phone. I can't be the reason that you fail, Amy.
I don't want to go home and be the silly little girl who couldn't cope.
Babe,
No, honestly. I don't want to give them the satisfaction. Even if that does mean you running down the street half-stark as being chased by Eileen Grimshaw.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Right, let's get through this before...
Knowing me, knowing you, I take requests.
Just don't.
Right, young lady. Not to tell your mum how many biscuits we ate, OK? Hope? Hope? Where are you, sweetheart? Hope, come on, don't be daft. Hope, listen to me. Switch the engine off, there's a good girl.
No, go away.
Hope, don't be silly, right? This isn't a toy. You could get yourself hurt.
I don't care. Leave me alone.
Switch it off right now, or else I'm calling your mother.
Hey, how's the invalid? No, I'm coming. No, I'm coming now.
Summer, could you just put all that down just for 1 minute, please? Why have you been missing your medication?
What? I haven't.
You know there was still some in the fridge, so...
Yeah, I mean, are you worried that it's gonna make you put on weight?
Because keeping well is much more important than...
Being fat.
I'm just worried you're not looking after yourself properly. And with your condition...
Trust me, I know this condition better than either of you. And to be honest, I'm a bit annoyed that you think I'd do anything to make it worse.
We're not saying any of this to have a go at you.
No, of course not. I appreciate that you might be suffering a bit of burnout. You know, managing your diabetes and...
Whatever.
Where are you going?
If I wanted a lecture, I'd go into school.
Knock you Pisani if you want. Got a bit of ham in the fridge, a bit of tuna. You like a tuna mayo, don't you?
No, you're all right.
Well, if it's not my grub you're after, what is it, money?
No. Well, not unless you're offering.
Cheeky.
Sally was a bit upset at work earlier. She said you'd had a row. It's not like you to fall out.
No. Well,
Dad?
well, things have been a bit difficult since the operation, that's all.
Dad, you've had a major op. It's going to take time for you to get back into shape.
It's not about getting into shape, it's about... Do you know what? We're fine. Fine.
Well, I'm sure she won't mind if you've put on a few pounds.
And I've got a scar.
Sally married you in sickness and in health. And think yourself lucky that your only problem is something you can fix.
Don't go near her. That thing will have your head off.
How did she get in there in the first place?
I left her in the back garden while I nipped inside to get us both a drink.
Come on, she's done worse on our watch Tyrone. How are we back here again?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, you don't have to be sorry. Look at your poor car. Right, out of there right now, young lady. Come on.
No.
Don't you make me come up there and get you. Come on, now, before one of the neighbours phones the police. Inside, you've got a lot of explaining to do, Missy.
No, I don't want to. I want to go home with Dad.
After your appalling behaviour, you're not going to get to call the shots. Inside!
Look, maybe it's not such a bad idea. I might be able to get through to her. I think in the meantime, you've got some smoothing over to do with Phil.
I could retrain.
Yeah, you could. Well, I think you should, mate, because you were a terrible waiter. Right, look, I better go. Taxi's not going to drive itself. Good luck.
Cheers. See ya.
So, education's losses, pizza delivery's gain.
Always the first with a positive spin.
Sorry.
I made the decision pretty easy for them, actually, as it goes. Not cut out for teaching. They knew it. I know it.
Oh. So we're in Pityville, are we?
No, not at all. It's just fact.
Well, even a rubbish teacher would know the difference between actual fact and actual feeling sorry for themselves because their ego's taking a bashing.
You join me in a drink?
Go on then.
I mean, what kid doesn't want to move away from their parents? I know I did.
Me too.
And she's got a lot more going for her than we did.
Well, she obviously inherited her brains from me.
Well, at least with Jacob on board, we've got a fighting chance of getting her back, eh?
Oh, to be fair to the lad, he obviously wants what's best for Amy.
Jacob! Your ears must be burning. Come in.
Thanks.
How did it go?
Sorry. I mean, I tried, but she is dead set on staying put.
Oh, she is a stubborn little madam.
Huh? Wonder where she gets that from.
Well, you're just gonna have to keep on trying.
I'm not sure what else I can do.
I'm just gonna...
Steve?
So all is forgiven at Shez Barlow.
Oh, you know. Yeah, getting there. Whereas you...
My favourite subject.
Mine too.
Wouldn't let Nicky hear you say that.
I don't care what Nikki or anyone else thinks. You're the only one that I care about. The only one that I need in my life. I've screwed everything up. I know. But it doesn't have to be over for us. I miss you so much.
I can't. It's too late. I should get back to work.
Bye.
Bye.
Somebody could have been hurt. I mean, you do understand that, don't you? Well, then, why did you do it if you know it was wrong?
Do you think I'm bad?
I think what you did was naughty.
No, but I'm a bad, like my dad.
What?
He did bad things to people, and they died.
Who's told you that?
And Mum went to prison, didn't she?
I honestly thought after counselling she'd turned a corner. Now I'm wondering if it's always going to be like this. If me having to be on guard waiting for the next nightmare episode.
I mean, the thing that surprised me was just how out the blue it came. I mean, 1 minute she's sitting playing on the laptop, the next.
Do you think it's because she's unsettled, you know, moving away from Coronation Street and, well, from Ty and Evelyn?
I don't know. Maybe.
Hang on, it's Tyrone. You're right, Ty. And you believe her? Yeah, okay. Hang on, I'll phone you back in a bit.
Did you get anything out of her?
Yeah.
Oh, that's something at least. What'd she say?
That she found out things about her dad. About her real dad. What he did.
Really?
On your computer.
Couldn't it have waited?
No.
Well?
Faye said that you were upset because we'd rowed.
Tim, I'm sick of hearing myself saying the same thing over and over again as you are of hearing it.
You're right. Everything that you've been saying. I just wanted to let you know that I booked another appointment to see Dr. Gallas. And I want you to come with me.
Of course I will.
The last thing I want to do is upset you, love.
Oh, Tim.
It was research.
What are you talking about? Research? Research for what? What's John got to do with you?
Well, in fairness, he is your ex. I'm Hope's dad.
Yeah, who she now knows was a kidnapper and a murderer, thanks to you.
For which I am so sorry. I mean, obviously it was never my intention that she should read any of that.
Yeah, sorry, what was your intention? Because I'm really at a loss here.
Truth be told, I was doing it for you.
What?
You said it yourself. People don't know the hell you went through with Stape.
What's he talking about?
After last week, what happened with Graham, it got me thinking. You've never had a chance to tell your side of the story. John Stape, My Life with a Murderer. A book.
A book?
Well, you know how much I love true crime books, and this would have told the story, but from your POV. That's point of view.
You thought it would be a good idea to drag up the most traumatic period of my life and stick it in a book because you love true crime?
No. Well, yeah. But only because I want people to know what you went through. But I can see now that it's not something you're that keen on.
In what universe did you ever imagine that I might be?
Look, it was just an idea, all right? There's no publisher involved yet, so we can just forget it.
No, we can't. Because I've got an 11-year-old at home right now who thinks she might be a bad person, just like her dad, the serial killer.
I'm so sorry. Maybe if I talk to her.
No, I'm gonna go and see her.
Of course, yeah. I'll call you a cab.
I'd sooner get the bus.
OK, well, text when you're ready to come home and I'll organise a cab back.
No need for that. We won't be coming back.
Oh, Fizz, don't go. Fizz! Fizz!
I don't know what to say.
Making these little notes behind my back.
Look, Fizz, I didn't want to tell you this, right? Because I didn't want you to think I was just bad-mouthing him. But I saw Phil round the corner yesterday with some bloke when he was supposed to be in Leeds buying these tiles.
What? Why didn't you say?
Because Kurt told me not to. But now I'm starting to think it might have something to do with...
told me not to?
We're going to have to get her down and talk to her.
I know. I knew I'd have to fill in the blanks one day. I thought maybe I'd take her out somewhere nice when she was older. Soften the blow.
Well, she might know more than we think. I mean, she's 11, and she's got access to the internet.
She's probably on my phone as we speak.
Don't. Has she told Ruby?
How can we stop her?
Right, well, I think we should get Hope down first. Look, it's a good thing that you found out now.
Found out what? That I backed the wrong horse. Again.
Right, well, you can all move back home. Right, even if it's just for the time being, OK?
You want any shirts doing? Now's your chance.
Don't worry about me.
I'll go get 'em easy in a minute. Take you to the park or something. Give you some peace. Anything in the Gazette?
Jobs? No.
Stick it out.
That's what everyone keeps saying.
Seen Daisy?
Why?
Just thought I spotted her imprint on your soul.
Shouldn't sulk. Not in front of you.
The heart wants what the heart wants, etc.
The heart's an idiot.
And then he sold his grandma's house and gave the money to Rosie.
Yeah, sort of like a compensation.
For kidnapping her?
Twice.
But it was complicated because Rosie Webster, she was a bit of a strumpet.
Yeah, but basically for kidnapping her, yeah.
But he only kidnapped Rosie because his affair with her ended his teaching career.
He had an affair with Uncle Kevin's daughter while she was still at school?
Yeah, love, I know this sounds bad.
So he kidnapped Rosie Webster, went to prison, married you, and then gave her my inheritance?
No, we're telling you this all out of order. Look, everybody liked John, apart from the Websters. And then he went to this party, Colin Fishwick's party, and... well, that's where all the trouble really started.
Here I am again. If Daniel Osborne was a country, I would be his ambassador. He's off his food.
He's not your pet.
He doesn't fancy me. I've had proof.
Proof?
I can tell.
That's not proof.
I'm starting to think you prefer it this way. Holding him at arm's length.
He's not the only game in town. No pun intended. Got asked out 10 minutes ago.
It's been 10 minutes since you were last asked out.
I know. I'm going through a dry spell.
You're torturing him. And there's no competition. He's home alone if you want him.
When did he tie up Uncle Chesley?
Who told you about that?
Read it on the internet just now. He tried to take me too.
Yeah. He gave you back to me, though. He realised he'd made a mess of everything, but he loved you.
Yeah, although he tried to let your mum take the blame for it.
Tyrone.
Jade said you made him do bad things.
Oh, yeah, well, Jade was a nutcase, wasn't she? Just like her dad.
My nutcase.
Tyrone didn't mean to say that.
You're my dad.
Yeah, I am, right? And I'm proud to be able to say that I am. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say Jade was a nutcase. Or John. I was just cross, right? Your mum loved John and... well, sometimes we can't help it.
Like when you loved Alina.
Yeah, sort of.
I took you to see him, you know. Just before he died, in the hospital. That's when he told the truth and he admitted to all the bad things he'd done. And I promised him then that one day I'd tell you all about him.
And now here we are.
John wasn't all bad. He helped create you. He was kind and clever and funny.
Yeah, all right.
Life just played some really cruel tricks on him. So just don't believe everything you read on that computer. Yes, he was responsible for Charlotte's death and Joy's, but the truth is, all he ever really wanted to do was teach.
Thank you.
Thanks. You don't have to get me tea. I don't really have time.
You can't sit an exam if you haven't eaten properly the night before. Steve. Well, tell her she needs to eat a proper meal.
I should have ordered the chicken lollipops.
Is anyone else cold?
Stay at home tonight, especially if you're getting a chill. Hey, I can get that old electric blanket out that belonged to Nana Blanche.
We should bin that. Won't even comply with any international safety standards.
Well, what if your alarm doesn't go off?
What if I get hit by a bus on my way to the exam?
Oh, don't say that.
Well, I appreciate the concern.
Steve, feel free to chip in at any point.
Did you order lemon the prawns?
Yeah, cup.
Can I have a word, Ames?
Are you finishing with me?
Behave. Someone's dobbed us into the council. But we're gonna have to get our stuff now.
Ah, that's a shame. You'll have to move back home.
Please tell me it wasn't you.
I wish I'd have thought of it.
Steve.
It wasn't me.
Well, where did you go off to before?
To ring Keith, the plumber, to sort these two out. Said he'd bring me back.
Yeah, right. Right, let's go get our things. Meant to be revising anyway.
I'll give you a lift.
Oh, don't bother.
What a stupid way to go about things. This is our daughter's future.
I rang Keith.
Just couldn't help yourself, could you? She is never going to come home now.
Oh, all right, then it was me. Think what you like. Can't be bothered defending myself.
Oh, here we go. Now he starts to act all hard done by.
Oh, you know what? Enjoy your dinner. Hope you choke on it.
Seems fine. Getting on with her own work now.
Right.
Doing a poster about the Great Fire of London.
can't see what was so great about it. It just killed millions of people.
Only 6, according to Hope. Ruby's helping her. Pudding Lane and all that. She said it was a good thing because it wiped out the bubonic plague.
Oh, what? Like John Stape was a good thing?
What?
Well, he killed nearly as many, didn't he?
Tyrone, you're not the victim in any of this, so the last thing I need is your puppy dog eyes.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, it is fair enough.
I've just said I'm on your side.
Okay. Good.
It was open.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
So how's the recovery going?
Yeah, my heart's fine, I hope, yeah.
Good. Well, what can I do for you today?
Well, I'm having a problem, you know.
Do you want me to explain?
No, it's fine. I've been struggling with Sally. Well, not that there's anybody else, but in the bedroom.
Okay. This may well be to do with your heart medication.
I thought you might laugh.
Laugh? No. We try not to. Now, let's have a look and see what you're currently on. And you're not taking anything else?
No. Well, not since that stuff I took last week.
Ah. I see. Yeah, it was very scary. And you took those tablets because you were trying to deal with this dysfunction?
Yeah.
Instead of coming to me?
Yes, miss. I mean, yeah.
I'm saying it could be psychological. Absolutely. The stress of a heart condition alone.
Yeah, well, could it be? Oh, because Faye keeps us on our toes, doesn't she? Then there's my mum, work and that.
Yeah, and then we'd have to process what happened with his dad.
I'm sure. So how long has this been going on?
Well, a couple of months, but it's kind of become a thing now, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's all we ever talk about.
You must try not to worry.
I never used to have that problem. I used to be clip my fingers and bum a bit. Yeah.
I'm just going to adjust your prescription. See how you get on.
20 milligrams of rocket fuel, eh?
The dosage, not the medication. And failing that, we'll look at other options, but leave the rocket fuel alone.
Thank you, Dr. Gaddis. See, what did I tell you?
It was going to be a surprise.
You're publishing a tell-all expose of my first marriage. Surprise!
No. Telling you was going to be a surprise. I'm nowhere near having anything published. Look, I genuinely thought you might be into it. True crime books, they're 10 a penny, but the idea of telling John Stape's story accurately from the point of view of the widow, I mean, that's gold. I mean, I thought it was gold. I don't now, obviously. I think it's a terrible idea. Look, I've only made a few notes, and what Hope saw is as far as I got. Spoken to this local hack, you see, and he said there was something in it.
And is that who Tyrone saw you talking to yesterday when you were meant to be in Leeds buying tiles for us?
What?
Yeah, he was looking out for me.
Yeah, it was the journalist.
And has he never heard of email, this journalist?
I was giving him some cut-ins. I'd photocopied a couple of articles I'd found and some stuff on Charlotte Hoyle.
And there's reams and reams about John Stape all over the internet. And there's plenty about me, as I'm sure you're well aware of.
But this would have told your story, as well as his. You know, set the record straight, so Hope could read about what really went down and why.
Don't worry. Hope's got the gist of all of this now, thanks to this afternoon's little emergency intervention. That stuff is part of my past, and that's exactly where I want it to stay.
Well, mea culpa. And I've deleted everything I'd written, which, believe me, wasn't much. I hadn't even got further than the timeline, truth be told, and a couple of possible titles. From Sir with Love, that was the latest one. Or Double Life, the curious tale of a teacher with a temper. But, look, let's just pretend I never even started. All right, wipe the slate clean. And looking on the bright side, I hope I had to find out something.
Are you joking me?
Whoa. Right. Let's just get back in the old DeLorean, eh, and go back to yesterday.
Oh, sorry. I can't do that.
Look, Fizz, I got carried away. All right, as per. I even thought we could do a tie-in podcast where I talk to you alongside excerpts from local news and first-hand testimonies from, you know, someone who's come into contact with him.
Are you still pitching this idea to me?
No, God, of course I'm not. You know, like Ches, for example, and Rosie Webster.
I think you should go right now.
Please don't give us the shove. All right, it was a misjudgment. Look, you know I'm a decent guy. And we're mid-renovation.
I'll come round for our stuff in the morning.
Not the person I was expecting to see.
Yeah, I should have texted. I think I left a top here a few weeks ago.
What colour?
White. Maybe you could check. See if it's in with your t-shirts.
Yeah, I'll have a look.
I do miss you.
I've made my feelings clear. The ball's in your court. Just where you like it.
See, it's stuff like that.
Let's just get back together.
Yeah, with all this going on.
She's in the bath. I can't just ask them to leave.
You've got so much in common. Your past, kids. And she's on the inside. She's 6 yards from your bedroom. She's in your bath.
She's a million miles away.
I'm not saying you should ask her to leave. I'm saying we should wait until she does.
So awkward.
Yeah, well, you asked her to move in. You couldn't just wait like 10 minutes. You had to swoop in and be the hero. But this complicates things for me. And you need to respect that.
I'm serious. I know where I stand. I'll speak to her.
No. You won't.
If they can find somewhere else, then great. But if they can't, then I'm gonna have to give them time.
Great. Cut to 5 years later. I'm not gonna be made a fool of. By you or by her.
But just to be clear, you do miss me.
Like crazy.
Was there anyone in?
Just Steve, but he had to shoot off some drama with Amy.
Oh, we've got that all down the tracks, eh? Teenage girls. We should be grateful as they're still young.
So is it over then? Look, I meant what I said, right? You can stay here as long as you like. I'll keep on the sofa.
I think your grandmother's been enjoying the peace and quiet.
Come on. She loves you all to bits. And anyway, I'm still the pantomime villain in this house. She boos every time I walk in the room.
So go on, what's Amy done?
Oh, something to do with this flat that she's gone to live in. Look, let me grab some food. I'll tell you all about it.
Well, it's a good job I got him to bag it up.
Well, it'd been a waste of money otherwise.
I felt like a right Charlie sitting there on my own. It was supposed to be a lovely family meal, a treat for our Amy.
I didn't do out. I was wrongly accused.
You were rightly accused.
I'm always wrongly accused. I'll put that on my gravestone. Here lies Steve, wrongly accused. I always get a bad press, me.
Well, you deserve it.
Hi. Just for one night.
Oh, Amy, that is great.
But on the condition he gets to stay too.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Shall I go and plug the blanket in?
No, we'll be all right.
One of the neighbours reckons my sister never returned her can opener, like, way before the pandemic, even though my sister said she did. So, the woman reported us.
The neighbour did?
Out of spite.
I see.
We're sorry, Dad.
Apology accepted.
Maybe you should get your books out.
Phone's ringing, Dad.
Hi, Keith. Thanks for ringing me back.
No bother. So this boiler you want me to look at, you say it's your daughter's flat?
Yeah, sorry, mate. It was a false alarm. It's working now.
Ah, no bother. I'm glad to hear it.
Until the next time.
You give the family my best.
I will.
No bother.
Yeah, OK, mate. Send his best.
Well, it might not work straight away.
That's what I'm worried about.
Well, she told you not to worry.
Telling somebody not to worry is like telling somebody not to think about bobble hats.
Bobble hats?
Try it.
Oh, yeah? Bobble hats, bobble hats, bobble hats.
There you go. Works for everything, not just bobble hats. Pianos, frogs, you name it.
Let's just try and stay positive, eh? Because we've had a breakthrough. And if when the time comes we've still got a problem, we'll go back. We'll do whatever it takes.
Lift off, here we come, eh?
What's this?
It's bloopers, you know, from these decorating programmes. Woman there just kicked a can of paint down a freshly carpeted staircase.
No way.
She seemed all right earlier when I went up.
Yeah, they both are. Ruby's across it all now.
Yeah, I had a chat with her.
They can't believe Hope lived with me in prison.
I mean, they think it's exciting.
Kids get used to anything, eh? Their own bedrooms one minute, back here the next. Your dad was a murderer. Pine chips for tea tomorrow.
Oh, is it?
We'll sort something out, Ty. We won't be in your hair for long.
You be in my hair as long as you like. I love having you in my hair. Till it sells.
Messed you around, haven't I?
Don't be daft.
I borrowed this. You don't mind, do you?
Well, I can see. Suits you. What did my nan say?
Plenty. No, she was very sympathetic.
Good. Do you want me to make you hot chocolate?
Yeah. Not too milky.
Not too milky, I know.
Later this week, celebrating the remarkable achievements of disadvantaged young people, we've the Prince's Trust's Awards, Thursday at 8:30. And we've the brand new series of Long Lost Family, Born Without Trace, next.